last night against Pangburn. And so everything sets up here. Newport only played one game this week. This will be the Yellow Jackets' fourth game in 6 days. These guys are young, Jeff Hall. They don't get tired. Me and Jeff may get tired. And Jeff has already done one game today and got here just in time for the tip-off. Jump in here.
You want to take time out?
I think Jeff's giving me the timeout signal. We'll take it here. They're going to introduce the lineups, and they're also going to do the national anthem here. So we'll take a break. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with the tip-off of this 2-3A District Championship game. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Tonight's exciting Yellow Jacket basketball action is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters. By Clinton Stockyards, American Home Pharmacy, Regions Bank of Clinton, by Dr. Miles Hill in the Van Buren County Veterinary Clinic, by Kennedy Abstract, and by Johnny's Automotive. These fine Yellow Jacket boosters bring you tonight's game.
A broadcast service of King Sullivan Radio.
I love your music.
It's on the radio right now. Q92, KHPQ, Clinton.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
Strong, dependable, ready for anything. The Clinton Yellow Jackets know what it takes to make a great team, and Grassroots Equipment is proud to support them. Take on the season with Massey Ferguson compact and utility tractors. They mow, load, handle hay, and more, all while delivering more of the power and versatility you've come to expect from Massey Ferguson. Experience the compact and utility tractors that will take you through the season strong at Grassroots Equipment.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blaglaw.com.
Nathan Farmer, Russ Hensley have got to stay out of foul trouble. Stay in there with Reynolds and also the big number 12.
Here we go. Nathan Farmer controls the tip into the backcourt to Zach Alexander. Harrison Hall comes back, takes the pass. He'll set the offense, top of the key. Left side, Farmer. Russ Hensley breaking through the lane is Farmer. He takes the catch and lays it off the glass. Good. Nathan Farmer for an early 2. I think Nathan Farmer just had a good night last night. See if he can pick up where he left off, and that makes a big difference offensively for this squad.
Yeah, big game last night for Farmer and Hensley. They were both great on the boards, and Farmer had a really good offensive game again. Of course, Harrison Hall lit it up with 17 points last night. Jackets open in the zone. They did last night, but then after the first quarter, they went man-to-man against Harding Academy.
They'll make the Greyhounds work for the first shot. It's from the baseline. It won't go. It's Zach Alexander with the offside rebound. Back to Harrison Hall. Yellow Jackets with the basketball. A 2-point lead. Opening minute of play.
Newport very athletic. Probably not as fundamentally defensive good as Harding Academy.
And Zach Alexander on the drive. Takes a bump from the Greyhounds. That's a foul. It's the first of the ball game. Yellow Jackets to inbound from the baseline.
Last time these two teams, they really hounded Harrison Hall. They basically took one of their defensive players really out of the game. He only focused on Hall, so as we see it here starting.
He'll work to try to get open when he doesn't have the ball. Lathan Newland picks up his dribble, needs help. And the ball's knocked away. Oh, now it's going to go out of bounds, and both players go out of bounds. They'll get a hand up, good sportsmanship, but they'll say the basketball will belong to Newport. Newport dressed in the home white, trimmed in a bit of black and gold. Yellow Jackets on the road black. If you're watching tonight on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page, the live stream tonight, courtesy of Cowboy Dodge and First Arkansas Bank and Trust, along with all of our sponsors. Get us on the air tonight.
So in that kind of a 2-3 zone look. And
Nathan Farmer uses those long arms to go up and pull down that steal. Tried to pass it inside. He's got a good matchup tonight. He's got a Greyhound that'll be as tall, I don't know, maybe an inch taller. His hair's a little taller, but that'll be a good matchup inside. Nathan Farmer's got the best of it thus far with 2 points on the offensive end, a steal on the defensive end.
if you're watching at home, number 13 basically is his sole focus is Harrison Hall. He can't help anybody. As you notice, he's looking at us. The ball's on the other side of the floor.
Got his eyes locked in.
Now the Yellow Jackets, some other guys now have got to step up and score a little bit and force them out of that.
Ball goes out of bounds and to the Greyhounds. Clinton leading 2-0, 5:54 remaining in the opening quarter. And Newport across midcourt set the offense. Again, Clinton stays in the zone. Newland, Hall out top. Alexander, Hensley down low on the wing. Nathan Farmer in the middle. Pass, jumper from the elbow, free throw line. It won't go. Rebound Hall, back to Zach Alexander.
Yeah, if Reynolds going to take a shot, probably would they have him take that one from 15 and inside.
Zach Alexander, pretty play. Kind of hesitates, stutters near the free throw line, then resumes his dribble. He gets down. He had a couple of defenders kind of to his side between he and the basketball, but he goes up, and it's a nice spin off the glass for 2 points and a 4-point lead.
He had a nice, calm, steady game last night. 10 points offensively and great job on defense by Zach Alexander.
The pass inside, off the hands. Nathan Farmer comes away with it.
Well, Mario Kings was not ready for that one. He was looking somewhere else, and the point guard hit him in the chest with it. The Yellow Jackets pick it up.
Oh, quick pass inside. Foul on Newport. Harrison Hall hit Nathan Farmer. Defensive men behind him. Contact foul called. Clinton basketball from the baseline.
Good call by the official because he was definitely in Farmer's space.
Inbound the ball to Alexander. He's going to turn, spin, beat his defender to the basket, and I think it was partially blocked near the glass. Going the other way, Newport with it. And they'll try to get by Lathan Newland. And a foul is called. First of the ball game against the Yellow Jackets. Ball out of bounds to Newport.
Blaine Emberton in for the first time tonight. Big minutes for him last night.
For Newland, well, I missed a foul. That's Lathan Newland's second personal foul. So we're 4:44 of the first. Lathan with 2. He'll take a rest. Emberton in the ball game. Pass down to the post. Block. A couple of defenders. One behind, one in front. Farmer goes for the block. Blaine Emberton was trying to pull the ball away down low. We'll see. I think it's going to be Nathan Farmer on the foul. And that'll be 2 free throw attempts for Newport.
That's a sophomore, Isaiah Kendall. He's had a couple of good games against Clinton this year. Very athletic. One of the top sophomore wide receivers in the state of Arkansas.
And the free throw up and in. The first points of the night for Newport. 4-1, the Yellow Jacket leads. Second free throw to come. Substitution for the Greyhounds in. Ball's in the air. A miss and a rebound by Emberton. 4-1 the lead. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Alexander across midcourt. Wes Hensley. Newport remains a man-to-man defense. He'll stay close to Harrison Hall. He gets the handoff but loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. And it was last touched by the Yellow Jackets. So they are, again, hounding him on the floor. He got it momentarily, but the ball came loose and back to Newport.
A good play going out of bounds and threw it off of Harrison Hall, but then Newport hands it right back to us by throwing it out of bounds. That's the second time they've thrown it through the middle of the lane, and that player in the lane, that post player, not ready for the basketball.
And Newport's going to take a timeout. We'll take the break. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Ozark Health is a wonderful diamond in the rough, I call it.
Living in a rural community, having access to healthcare is critical. It has been a blessing to our community.
Not that I want to go to the hospital, this last place that I really want to go, but this is a place I'd recommend to anybody.
There's nothing like the individual care that you get here. It's phenomenal.
Our purpose for being here is to serve people. It fills me with pride that we're able to do that.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Hi, I'm Steve Landers for the all-new Cowboy family of dealerships. When I say family, it's something I truly believe. This is an incredible place that has not only embraced me and my employees, but also my family. And that's what community is all about. I want to say thank you for making it possible for us to call this home. Can't wait to see you at Cowboy, the all-new Steve Landers Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Midway through the first quarter, Greyhounds will set their offense.
Newport 70 points last night against Pangburn. Right now with only one. Yellow Jacket, key to this game, we have to be good defense by the Yellow Jackets. Great pass by Alexander.
Oh, and a good fake by Russ Hensley as he took the pass. He got two Greyhounds to go up and past him. Had a clean shot, just couldn't get the finish. Now Newport will have a chance to tie or take the lead.
Use that backboard, Russ. Makes that shot a lot easier.
.216, clock stops. Newport still with the ball.
Jackets still in the zone. Going to force Newport to have to beat us from the outside, and there's another turnover.
And Zach comes up with it. He hands it off to Harrison Hall. On the drive, kick out Alexander, all alone for the three-point attempts, in and out, won't go. And the rebound to Newport.
Hey, if you're watching at home, we had a great view of that. Russ Hensley setting the screen, and Harrison couldn't get close enough to him to rub off his shoulder, and Russ didn't move. A lot of players would have moved there to set the screen. It would have been an offensive foul, but he kept his...
Alexander knocks the pass away. It's going out of bounds. He leaps, saves it, ball back into Farmer. We're going the other way. Russ Hensley, top of the key. Three-pointer is up just short off the front of the rim. Rebound Newport. Still 6-4. A minute 20 remain in the first quarter.
Each team feeling each other out here. Newport played last night. That was the only game of the week. As we said earlier, this is the fourth game in 6 days for Clinton.
Three-point shot from the right wing. This one won't go. Blaine Emerton for the rebound. And he'll clear Hall Alexander. Under a minute to play across midcourt. Harrison's on the left side. Dribbles to the right, loses it momentarily. Alexander recovers. He's trying to get down in the lane. Left, right, shot blocked. Ball's loose, kicked out near midcourt. Harrison Hall retrieves it. He weaves, gets past two, into the lane, fakes, drives, puts it up. It won't go. He's fouled. And Harrison Hall will go to the free throw line. Good extra effort. Kept that series alive and earns two free throws.
Good move. He had two defenders. He kind of faked the pass to Farmer, and that was his only play, to fake that pass, then try to take it himself, and Newport fouls him. And Harrison heads to the line looking for his first points of the night.
He's going to miss the first. He'll have a second. And Zane Widener will make his first appearance of the evening. Russ Hensley to the bench, the freshman, the ninth grader. He's had some playing time since moving up from the junior high squad. Did he finish, was it 8 points? Was that last night or the game earlier in the week, I think?
Had 4 points last night. Had a big basket early in the game, and he capped the game off with 2 free throws. But he also got a big rebound at the very end that sealed Harding Academy's fate. Malachi Gates, the coach's son, in for Newport. He had a couple of threes against us at Yellow Jacket Arena.
At the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Howard in the first quarter, and a three-pointer at the buzzer ties it at 7. That's where we are as we open the second. Ball goes inside, a foul by the Yellow Jackets. I think we'll keep it on the floor, and that's the first personal foul of the ball game against Harrison Hall for the Yellow Jackets, their 5th team foul. Another three-pointer This one close, maybe, and almost in deep. Again in front of Coach Cole Gardner on that Yellow Jacket bench, and the Greyhounds take their first lead of the ball game at 10-7.
Looks like some of those that Harrison Hall shot last night at Harding Academy as far as the length. And Widener was open, but the pass was a little hot. Newport picks it up.
So let's see. Newport maybe on their first run of the night. There's 6 straight points, 2 3-pointers over the last 40 seconds, encompassing 2 quarters. Here's another 3-point attempt. This one won't go. Chambers, a miss, but a rebound dribble back behind the 3-point line. This a miss. Widener with a rebound.
Defensively, though, the 2 big men, Kendall and Riddles, only have 1 point so far.
Harrison Hall takes the pass, gets by the defender, has to switch hands. He'll put it up with his right hand off the glass. Good, 10-9.
Good job. He was anticipating maybe somebody trying to block the shot, so he switched hands to use the rim to ward off the defender, but he really didn't need to as Newport got there late. Oh, my.
Chambers pass inside. Farmer tries to come from behind, goes over the top. Let's see if he's whistled for the foul. That's the call. Nathan Farmer's second personal.
Tried to play a little side front there and knock the ball away. Official made the call. He's going to probably have to front him now with 2 fouls. Can't let him catch it in front of you.
Looks inside. There's the lob in again, or the pass. And this time the spin inside. Shots from the post. 12-9.
Hey, let's go!
Riddle's first basket of the night. He had a big night at Yellow Jacket Arena.
Together, guys, let's go!
Blaine Emberton on the drive, loses the ball. Newport with it. Long pass down the floor. Have to save it from going out of bounds. Spin, drive, and travel with the basketball. 12-9, trailing at 6:13 in the second quarter. Russ Hensley returns. Blaine Emberton out.
Blaine had a lane to the basket, but the ball got away from him. Newport picked it up, but they couldn't capitalize on it. Newport can score quickly, so you have to try to keep the tempo down a little bit.
Zach Alexander on the right side keeps his dribble. Now gives it up back to Zane Widener. He's got his left hand. He's going to drive, go into Chambers, and he's whistled for the foul on the floor. That'll be I believe maybe going to be the 4th team foul on Newport. Puts it in. Harrison had to work for that, shoot off the dribble, but he's a scorer at times, and he cuts the Newport lead to 1, 14-13.
Sometimes you just have to make your own shot. That's what he did there. Finally, he kept moving away from the ball. A lot of players want to quit moving.
2 points inside, 16-13.
Reynolds didn't score the first quarter. Now he's got 6. Yellow Jackets are going to have to front him and then get some backside help.
Russ Hensley, Harrison Hall, Zach Alexander, Zane Widener, Nathan Farmer, and the Yellow Jackets going to travel, turn it over near the midcourt circle. 4:20 remain in the second quarter.
Hey, let's go, Russ! Let's go!
Scoring's picked up here in the second quarter. 7-7 to the end of the quarter.
And a chance at a 3-point play. The pass in front of the free throw line. Take a couple of steps, drop down. Put it up and in. Foul.
See the foul here. That could be Farmer's third.
And we'll see. They've got a 14. Is that still from last time? We've only got 2 fouls. Clinton's number 14, but it will lead to a timeout. We'll take the break. 4:13 in the second. Clinton trailing 18-13. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
At First Security, our team is proud to be only in Arkansas. In fact, we've been committed to our home state since 1932. Why does that matter? Banking with First Security means that you get friendly service from local professionals right where you live. Decisions are made here, and so are relationships. From personal banking to business to mortgage, First Security is here for you. First Security, only in Arkansas. FSBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kendall's got one free throw, and he hits it. Kendall and Reynolds had 1 point the first quarter. Now they have 10. Reynolds just left the floor, though, with the blood rule. He's out of the game for the moment.
Trailing 19-13, 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Alexander's pass to Widener on the move on the baseline. Defender on his hip, and Zane will be fouled. And that will be a 1-and-1 opportunity as it's the 7th team foul against Newport. And Reynolds, he's cleaned off from that blood, and he's back in the ball game quickly. And we'll see now it's the matchup with Nathan Farmer out of the ball game. Free throw attempt by Zane Widener's a miss on the rebound. May have a lane violation. We'll reset, and we'll have another front end of a 1-and-1 opportunity for Widener, the 9th grader.
Good hit these free throws. Yellow Jackets missed 7 in the fourth quarter. Yesterday allowed Harding Academy to try to sneak back into it. In fact, Jeff, the Yellow Jackets had no field goals last night in the fourth quarter. 11 free throws.
Unusual. Zane makes the best of it. He gets both free throws now. 19-15, Newport in front by 4.
Farmer now on the bench with 3 fouls, so now Russ Hensley on Reynolds.
There's a pass to Reynolds. Russ goes for the block from behind. He's whistled for a foul. Reynolds to the free throw line.
Reynolds not only tall, but he's got long arms. You almost have to front him and have backside help.
That was a perfect pass to him, kind of led him on the left side. In football, you might call that a back shoulder catch. He put the pass right where he could get it and then get to the basket. And so
he was almost behind the backboard, but still able to come around
and he gets both.
Able to shoot the ball.
21-15.
Reynolds now has 8, all here in the second quarter.
Harrison catch and shoot 3. It's up and in. Harrison Hall's first three-pointer of the night. Very timely. He cuts that Newport lead from 6 to 3.
13 threes in 3 games and a quarter.
And that time, you can tell, he didn't hesitate much. He caught that pass from the right, went up and shot. That defender didn't have time to step up and have an opportunity. And now we've got a 3 seconds in the lane call. And the ball belongs to the Yellow Jackets. They'll have a chance to possibly tie this time down the floor.
He's going to like see 3 seconds in the lane. That's probably a good call, though, because Reynolds is such a good post player. If he stays in the lane very long, he's definitely gaining an advantage.
Zach Alexander's trying to shake off his defender, and he'll draw a blocking foul. And that will send Zach Alexander to the free throw line. A couple of defenders kind of came up. Players go to the floor, and it'll be Alexander at the line.
Jackets 3 for 4 at the line tonight. This will be Alexander's first 2 free throws of the game. If you're going to win a game on the road, you got to play defense, and you got to hit free throws.
Misses the free throw, and that ball didn't hit the rim. Kind of went to the side, didn't hit the rim, so that's a violation. And it'll be ball out of bounds to Newport on the front end of that 1-and-1. Greyhound basketball, 21-18. 2 minutes, 50 seconds, clock running, second quarter. Drive the lane, couple of defenders split, shot won't go. Off Reynolds' hands. It goes out of bounds, but the Yellow Jackets the last to touch it.
Jerry Woods, 13. That's the point guard. He's got to be worn down a little bit, chasing Harrison Hall all over the floor.
The lob it to Reynolds again. This time, they went on the pass. I think Zach Alex. Well,
good defense by Russ Hensley, too. He forcing the post below the block. And so the pass led him right out of bounds.
That similar play before he scored, but this time a little bit too far. Thought something might be wrong with Zach a little bit momentarily.
Yeah, I wondered about that with that free throw. Now, saw him reach down and touch his leg.
He's on the floor. I'll watch him here from Harrison Hall trying to get by a defender. He'll drive. He's fouled. And Harrison Hall to the free throw line. Again, trying to create something, and he'll feed off the aggressiveness. The defensive in Newport, who drives hard, players get in the air, draws the foul, trailing 21-18.
That's Wood's first foul.
Harrison gets the first.
Nine points for Harrison Hall. Only a point in the first quarter, but he's picked it up here in the second quarter. Make it 10.
Second, Harrison pulls the Yellow Jackets within one. It's 21-20, 2:10 remaining. Second quarter.
Was 21-15, 4 straight by the Jackets.
On the drive, foul in the air. Has to go against Russ Hensley. That was two big boys that got up high. Russ gets the foul.
Kendall getting much more aggressive as we saw him early in the year. The sophomore kind of played around the free throw line. Now he's starting to take the ball to the basket more as the year has gone on. That's Russ's second foul. Nathan Farmer on the bench with 3.
I think Zach's trying to shake something off. Maybe it's just his leg. He went down on that where he was fouled on that offensive series earlier. I think he maybe and a defender went down. And
official had something to say to the Yellow Jacket bench over there. Not sure what that was.
We usually have a rowdy bench sometimes. So the official may try to calm some of those guys down that encourage their teammates. I didn't see anything. But, hey, Clinton's got a chance to take the lead. They led through the first quarter until the final shot tied it at 7. It's been Newport all the second quarter. Clinton trails by 1. Zach Alexander, step back 3. It's up. Won't go off the back of the rim. Tipped around. Hey, coming in. It's Widener. He spins. His shot. He gets it back. He's in the lane. Back outside Emberton. Trying to get by a defender. Ducks. Toss it back out Widener. Cross-court pass. Russ Hensley looks down. Sees the three-point line. Reynolds comes out. And now there's going to be a travel just below our broadcast position back to Newport. They're fast. They're quick. They recover. They play good defense. And Clinton ends up with a turnover.
Checking in. He's going to be looking to shoot a 3. Don't let Newport score here. We need to stop.
They hit a 3 to end the first quarter. What do they do here? 10 seconds. A little bit slow. Now they get across midcourt. We're down to 5. Harrison steps out. They're going to have to shoot it into the lane. A runner. Shot up. 2-point basket is good. 28-20 as the Greyhounds outscore the Yellow Jackets by 8 in the second quarter. They're excited as they leave the floor. They're the number 1 seed. Clinton the number 3. They're playing for a conference championship tonight before they head on to the regional tournament. We'll take a halftime break. Stay with us.
Hey, yeah.
The KHBQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reagan Gallagher, a board-certified neurosurgeon with the Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. If you are experiencing pain in your neck, your arms, your back, or your legs, or you have weakness with prolonged standing or walking, we can help you find the cause. At our Neuroscience Center, we have a comprehensive spine clinic to help you take control of these problems. For more information, visit our website at conwayregional.org or call 501-932-0352. You can always talk with your primary care physician about a referral to Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. We look forward to helping you improve the quality of your life.
Strong, dependable, ready for anything. The Clinton Yellow Jackets know what it takes to make a great team, and Grassroots Equipment is proud to support them. Take on the season with Massey Ferguson compact and utility tractors. They mow, load, handle hay, and more, all while delivering more of the power and versatility you've come to expect from Massey Ferguson. Experience the compact and utility tractors that will take you through the season strong at Grassroots Equipment. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability,
Newport, tell us what you're doing now. I know you're working in law enforcement.
Yes, I'm still a certified law enforcement officer, but right now I'm working security for Unity Health, Harris Hospital here in Newport. Great place to work. I love it. It's interesting every day.
Hey, now tell us, you got long-time connections to Clinton. I think your dad was a long-time teacher. Talk about that.
Yes, he taught at Clinton. He drove a bus at Clinton. Pretty much anything you can do, I think he kind of had a little bit of a hand in it. So
I was talking to some people today. Said he was one of the best, I think, special ed teachers they'd ever been around.
He loved doing it, that's for sure.
And so Weston goes way back. His Yellow Jacket ties. Still got family back in Clinton, I guess, or?
Yeah, my mom, my grandma, my sister, they're all listening right now, I'm sure.
All right. One of the things I always ask the college kids, we had Kyler Hensley last night. He's playing for Harding University now. But do you think your high school, Clinton High School, prepared you for the job you have now?
Yeah, I would say so. Definitely a lot. I owe a lot of my report writing for sure to Miss Angela Sample. She was my high school English teacher, and she kind of made me to where I was a better writer when I wasn't getting my sister to write stuff for me. But she encouraged me to do better and to keep practicing. So and Miss Sullins too. I had her for speech, and I really look back to a lot of the stuff that they taught me when writing reports, make sure it's clear and understandable.
We hear that a lot. Almost everybody we interview that said, man, the Clinton High School really prepared them for whatever they were going to do, college, law enforcement, whatever it was. And so it's always good to hear at the folks back home. Talk about your family. I think your wife and a child now. And
yeah, they're both sitting over there. My wife said a minute ago she hadn't watched much of the game because she's been wrangling the baby. She's been walking here recently, so every chance she gets, she's gone.
Okay. Talk about your days back at Clinton High School. You participate in sports and different things, and what?
Yeah, I played baseball. I was on the golf team. I was at all the games basketball games, football games. I was in the band, so if they were playing somewhere, I was usually there.
You probably had Coach Cooper on the golf course.
I did.
And so Coach Cooper retiring this year after 31 years.
Well, he's definitely a staple to Clinton, Arkansas. We've been lucky.
I think you came to his retirement party, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
I remember seeing you there. Yeah, when they had a retirement party for Coach Cooper after his final volleyball game, and you won't find a finer guy than Coach Cooper.
Oh yeah.
And Coach Biggs retiring this year also after 35 years.
He's another great one that we've had for years.
Yep. And so, tell the people how you keep up with the Yellow Jackets.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said, tell everybody back at home, you're such a big Yellow Jacket fan, how you keep up with them online, on the radio?
And just about every way. I watch them if I'm not at work. Sometimes I watch them while I'm at work. Janet McDonald usually keeps me pretty informed with the girls' games. I know they won today.
Big win for the girls today. Led by 19 points, Weston, in the fourth quarter, and Harding Academy got it all the way down to 3. But we hit our free throws to get out with a 44-40 win. Wow. And they will be a number 3 seed and play Thursday in the regional tournament at Manila. So we'll be coming back through here next week.
Okay. Yeah, that's one thing about Harding Academy. You can always expect them to fight till the very end.
Yeah, they don't go down without a fight. And we saw that last night. The Yellow Jackets had a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter, and Harding cut it down to 3 twice. But Harrison Hall, Zane Widener, and Lathan Newland knocked down their free throws in the final couple of minutes. And so What's it like? You grew up in the hills where we did, and but now you're kind of, I call it the flatland country.
Right.
Can you tell a difference in the culture of things over here?
I really don't. I mean, everyone pretty much does the same thing: is go to work and go home, or go to school and go home, and then on the weekends just hunting, fishing, or driving around on four-wheelers.
And Reynolds will shake that one off. He went head over heels, a complete
3 fouls now on Reynolds. That's big for them.
You know, Lathan Newland returns to the second half. I think I'd lost track from him. You know, he went out early with those fouls, and I don't think he returned after he went out early in the ball game. So Lathan Newland's going to be fresh.
14 points last night for Newland. That's his first point of the night here.
And he gets the second free throw, 28-22. So maybe Lathan a little spark. Nathan Farmer's back after going out with foul trouble in the first half as well. So Farmer, Hensley, Alexander, Newland, and Hall.
And Reynolds out of the game now.
Shot up to the baseline, won't go. Battle for the rebound. Nathan Farmer able to secure it. Outlet to Harrison Hall. Harrison down the left side. Over to Zach Alexander. Going to stutter, drive, get in the lane. On the way up, ball gets knocked loose. Now it's Newport with it. On the drive, defense in front. Going to go up. Spins around the rim and falls off, but a foul's called. Looks like 2 free throws upcoming.
Well, we've seen Kendall really develop over the year. Like I say, early in the year, he was not going to take that ball from end to end, but he did there. Showed his speed, his athleticism, and that's Russ Hensley's 3rd foul. Now both post players for the Jackets have 3.
And the first free throw is up and in. 29-22.
Kendall 3 for 6 at the line.
And the second, the lead back to 8. That's been the biggest lead of the ball game. It was 8 at the halftime break, 8 now. First minute into the third quarter.
Same defense for Newport. Still hounding Harrison Hall. That's Jerry Woods, number 13, been on him all night.
Good job, Lathan Newland. Count it! Lathan dribbles from left to right, gets down on the side of the lane, just in front of the block. He's able to fake, get a defender to go by him, create some space to go up. He count the basket. He's fouled, a chance at a 3-point play. Newland's got 4 points to open the second half scoring. Misses the free throw. Russ Hensley trying to keep it alive, tips it to Farmer, and Nathan scores. 4 points on that trip down the floor. Clinton has cut the lead from 30 to 26.
4-point play for the Jackets. And if your kids are watching at home, that's how a smaller player survives inside. It's that head fake, gets those shot blockers off the floor, and then Newland scored.
3-point attempt, Newport off the rim, won't go for the rebound. Oh, and that may go against Lathan Newland. He just kind of had his hands stuck out near the basketball down low as the shot went up.
This is a game where you got to block out, and you're in a zone defense. You don't have a man that you're assigned to. You have to go find someone and block out. Against Newport, you can't be lazy trying to, just stand near the basket and rebound. That time we saw Jarius Dean slide in and get the rebounds.
And that foul was against Zach Alexander, not Lathan Newland. So for Zach, that's only his first. Misses both free throws. Clinton can make it a one-possession ball game. They trail by 4. They got the basketball. Zach Alexander's going to dribble deep, draw a second defender, help toss it back out. Newland has it. Now back to Zach. They're trying to scrape off a screen. There it is. Off the screen, the pass to Farmer. He's behind the basket, needs help. Got to toss it back out. Knocked away, scramble. Farmer, Newland. Ball out of bounds. It belongs to the Yellow Jackets.
Great pick and roll that time, but the pass took Farmer behind the backboard. Then he barely got it out there for the 3-second in the lane call, and the Jackets keep possession.
Boy, nothing easy against this Newport defense. They toss it inbounds. Too far. Newport with a steal, and he travels with the basketball.
That was clearly a travel there.
Points, but it won't count.
What caused that is Lathan Newland ran through him and under him, didn't touch him, and it messed up his steps. It was clearly a walk there.
So the lead still at 4 for Newport. Clinton another chance. And we're going to have an offensive foul away from the ball. That's Russ Hensley, I believe. He was setting a screen at the top of the key. The official gives a little forearm shiver there. Unfortunately, that's the 4th personal foul for Russ Hensley. He'll leave the ball game. Blaine Emerton returns.
And this is one of the few teams in the conference that match up with us size-wise. And with Jasper Burgess out, we have one less big man, so you can't get in foul trouble. Now Russ has 4. Farmer has 3.
3-point shot from the left wing, good. 33-26. And Coach Cole Gardner wants a timeout. 5:17 in the third, trailing by 7. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Steve Landers for the all-new Cowboy family of dealerships. When I say family, it's something I truly believe. This is an incredible place that has not only embraced me and my employees, but also my family. And that's what community is all about. I want to say thank you for making it possible for us to call this home. Can't wait to see you at Cowboy, the all-new Steve Landers Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Three-point attempt won't go. Rebound Newport. Travel with the basketball on the way down the floor.
Both times the Yellow Jackets and Newport have played, Newport has had big third quarters. When they played here in early January, Newport scored 24 points in the third quarter. And at Clinton, they broke a 4-point lead open in that third quarter, stretch it out to 18 points. So the Jackets have got to hang on here in this third quarter, get into the fourth quarter with a chance to win.
Ball stolen away. Newport racing the other way. Lathan Newland will reach in. He'll foul down low on the shot attempt. 2 free throws for Newport. 33-26, 4:53. We are having some problems, I believe, on the video end tonight. We were made aware of that earlier. I know Ryan Jones has kind of been battling that. I'm not sure if it's just the internet signal that we're getting in here. We're under kind of overcast, light, rainy conditions outside. I don't know for sure that that's it, but we are having some problems. I know he's trying to do everything he can, so we may be having the video stream interruptions tonight. Stay with us at least on audio here on 92.1 FM, over the air, or through your apps on your phone or your tablet. Keep the signal here. First free throw up and in, the lead back to 8. Now Newport will have a
5 for 8 at the line for Kendall.
It'll be their biggest lead of the ball game if this free throw goes. 34-26, a miss. Rebound to Nathan Farmer. 4 straight points from Newport. We've got an 8-point lead, 4:45 remaining in the third quarter.
Hall finally got the ball, but really working hard without the basketball. That's what good players do.
Tech's going to drive. And he's whistled for an offensive foul. He drove towards the basket, and they'll say he pushed off with a forearm. Coach Cole Gardner comes out to talk to the official, but that foul goes against Zach, his second personal, team's 5th here in the second half. I didn't get a good look at that. We didn't have the best angle. Cross midcourt. Newport slows. They'll set their offense.
Isaiah Kendall now playing low post with Reynolds out of the game. He was playing up high. He got a 14's been in the lane the whole time there.
Pass down low. The post spin. Farmer defending. Shot won't go. Maybe he knew he had to get up and try to get it high over Nathan Farmer. That one goes maybe over the rim to the left side. Clinton comes away with it.
Newport really getting tight with the hand checks.
Tough defense to figure. Pass down low, stolen away. Newport has it. They're athletic, got some long arms on the spot there on the floor, and they are tough to find an opening against. Trailing by 8. Dribble down low, gets behind the basket. Farmer blocks the first shot. Farmer peels off the second. 2 blocks. Technical foul. Harrison Hall was on his way down the floor. It's a technical foul after the block as the players took off, and that's going to go.
I'm going to say I was looking away. I'm not sure.
I didn't see it. The Newport fans signaled that the technical's on Clinton. I didn't see it. Nathan Farmer blocked 2 shots. The ball ends up with Harrison Hall out on the wing. He takes off down the floor, and a Yellow Jacket must pick up a technical foul.
I don't know. Got me. Must have been something said we can't hear from here, but Yellow Jackets had the basketball going to the other end of the floor.
You don't see that after a play like that. And for the offense, maybe there was some taunting or something going on, those 2 blocks.
They called the foul on Nathan Farmer. That's his 4th foul.
So he got
on Harrison Hall.
Farmer got 2 blocks. There was not a foul called there. And 2 free throws by Newport gives the Greyhounds their biggest lead of the night at 10. It's 36-26. There's 3 minutes, 10 seconds. I think, was it here in the first matchup between these 2 squads, was there a technical in the 4th quarter that against Newport that maybe contributed?
Yeah, one on Clinton.
3rd quarter. Against a very good Newport defense. Clinton, I think 8 points in the 3rd quarter. Would that be right? They have to work for everything they can get on the offensive end. Lathan Newland got him off to a good start at the beginning of the 3rd. I think he had 4 points early. He's going to fake. He's going to drive, pick up his dribble, and toss it back out behind the 3-point line. He kind of got 5 players behind the 3-point line, kind of in the weave right to left, looking to duck. Zach Alexander drives. His shot is blocked, and Newport ends up with it.
It's a luxury to have Isaiah Kendall. That was backside help, if you want to know what that is. Alexander drove the right side. Isaiah Kendall was on that right side. He comes across and then blocks the shot.
Putting in his own defense. Newland and Hall at top. Alexander Emberton on the wings down low. Zane Widener, the 9th grader, will set the post for the Yellow Jackets.
Newport being a little bit deliberate themselves here. You don't see that very often from them.
Maybe taking a little time if the Yellow Jackets will give them that. Go dribble, kind of weave in and out. Time coming off the clock here as the 3rd quarter will be coming to a close in 30 seconds.
They run about 40 seconds off the clock here.
Going to drive lane off the foot. Zach Alexander ends up with it. So a miscue. We're going the other way. Zach spins, trying to take the charge. What's the call? It's a blocking foul. Count the basket and a free throw. And the Yellow Jackets can close out the 3rd quarter. Count the basket. That's going to cut it to 36-30. A free throw. Clinton trailed by 10 just a moment ago. They'll have a chance to get it to 5 with 18 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
As Zach spun, that call could have went either way. I think the official thought that the defensive player was in his space. Didn't allow him to turn completely around and face the basket. Jackets will take it and hope Zach can hit this free throw here.
That's one of those ones you say you hold your breath for. You don't know if it's going to go against the offensive player or the defensive player. Zach misses the free throw. Trail by 6, 15 seconds. Clock running. Newport across midcourt.
Really need a defensive stop. Don't let Newport have momentum going into that 4th quarter.
We saw him wind the clock down to score at the end of the 1st half. Deep 3. What? And they did it again. They did it again. At the end of the 1st quarter, they hit a deep rainbow 3 to tie it. At the end of the 1st half, they drove the lane, scored 2, and now it's a deep 3 to end the 3rd. I don't know if I've ever seen that by one team in a ball game. It's 39-30, a final 8 minutes when we return. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back, the professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call.
Kinsley.
Now, on this end, you wouldn't mind maybe trying to take a couple shots at Reynolds, maybe try to post him up, see if you could draw that fourth foul.
Clayton Widener's going to drive, kind of lowers his head, splits two, and the basket up and in, 40-32.
Great shot by Widener. He can dish out the contact as well as take it. He's got 4 points, and the Jackets have cut it to 8.
Into the lane, 3 defenders, loses it, tosses it back out.
Jarius Dean, he's had a couple of buzzer beaters tonight.
What was the deficit Clinton trailed by, I think, in the fourth quarter?
11 early in the fourth quarter here. Jackets forced it into overtime. Well, they outscored Newport 12-7. And a great play by Harrison Hall.
Ball gets loose. Harrison ends up with it. Then he is fouled. He goes to the floor hard. He'll pop back up. But Clinton can get it back to 6. With 6:37 to go, trailing 40-32.
Only 5 team fouls on Newport. Got to get into that bonus situation. Try to score with the clock off.
Lathan's going to drive, spin. Underhanded shot goes up. It's blocked out of bounds. That's really Clinton's kind of, for the most part, going to have to score off the drive. That defense is so good. There's not much space to just catch the pass and get off a shot. Lathan Newland will, though, deep. This one won't go. Rebound Newport.
Had a good look at that one. Looked good, just couldn't get it to go down.
Harrison's going to come out near midcourt. Set to play defense.
Jackets have played good defense. Newport only 40 points here into the fourth quarter.
What, they scored 70 last night?
70 last night.
Clinton defense. Newland comes up with, and then loses it. And then it's.
Boy, the Jackets got a break there as Newport reached in and fouled, and they stole it. We're going to get a layup.
How about that? Like the Newland, quick hands, quick feet.
Third foul on King.
Lathan off the pass from Harrison Hall. He's going to drive. Reynolds comes in.
Who's it going to be on?
Takes the ball away in the air. Is not tied up. It's a foul. As you said, who gets the call there? A couple of Greyhounds.
And it is Reynolds. That's his fourth.
With 5:48 remaining, and Newland at the free throw line.
Could have went to Kendall or Reynolds. They gave it to Reynolds. We'll get 2 here. That also puts us in the bonus.
Yes, Lathan gets the first. You know, you hear it said sometimes, you got a player with 4 foul on the opposing team. Clinton's going to have to drive anyway, try to score, just take it in there, try to draw a foul. And as Lathan gets both free throws, so back to
Usually what happens when you get 4 fouls, it doesn't hurt you on the offensive end, it hurts you on the defensive end because you have to let people go. And now Reynolds and Hensley both in the game with 4 fouls.
Drive, take it, left-handed shot, up and in. So that time, Newport did not hesitate. They're going to drive, back in front by 8, quickly going the way. Zane Widener's going to drive. He'll muscle it up. Shot won't go, tipped out. Newport has it. He got everybody up in the air in that time. Had a good look off the glass. Didn't draw a foul, but a good effort by the 9th grader. 5:15, clock running. Drive the lane, try to dish to Reynolds. And maybe it was off Zane Widener. It goes out of bounds. Keep it with Newport.
.5:11 left. Jackets hanging around, giving themselves a chance to win here. Third game in 3 days for the Jackets. Do they have anything left?
Drive the lane. couple of defenders. Count the basket. And they may have whistled Lathan Newland on the lane as he reached in. As the shot went up. And for Lathan, let's see.
18.
That is his fourth personal foul.
18 points for Jarius Dean.
Hensley has 4. Nathan Farmer has 4. Dean gets the free throw, the traditional three-point play.
Biggest lead of the game now
like
for Newport.
Jumps out to 11. Thought we were going to get it at 6 moments ago. Now 11. Russ Hensley will drive, stop, get up in the air, miss the shot. Reynolds for the rebound. Under 5 to play. And you're in a tough spot when points have been hard to come by. Trailing by 11. And a team that...
and now you're forced to play man-to-man pretty much. They try to spread us out and go to the basket.
Drive the lane, shot miss. Widener with a rebound. Get it across midcourt. Pulls up for his teammate, Harrison Hall. He's going to drive, take it inside, toss it back out. Harrison for 3 from the right side. Good! Harrison Hall. He's had few opportunities tonight. He's made a couple of, though, and that one there will get it back to 8, 45-37. Coach Cole Gardner takes a timeout. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reagan Gallagher, a board-certified neurosurgeon with the Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. If you are experiencing pain in your neck, your arms, your back, or your legs, or you have weakness with prolonged standing or walking, we can help you find the cause. At our Neuroscience Center, we have a comprehensive spine clinic to help you take control of these problems. For more information, visit our website at conwayregional.org or call 501-932-0352. You can always talk with your primary care physician about a referral to Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. We look forward to helping you improve the quality of your life.
Strong, dependable, ready for anything. The Clinton Yellow Jackets know what it takes to make a great team, and Grassroots Equipment is proud to
in them tonight. This would be it. 3:50 to go, 45-40.
They've been the cardiac kids all year. Maybe they got one more left in them here. Jackets still playing zone right now. They got it back within 5. They don't have to really pull out and play man-to-man yet.
High post, low post. Reynolds, and they're going to answer on the offensive end. High post, low post. Reynolds catches. He's able to score and draw a foul. I think that's from Widener. Count the basket, the free throw. They are so good at getting him the basketball down in the low post. And he's got such height and long arms. He can catch it and get in a position. And he gets the free throw, 48-40.
He's a pretty good football player with that slight build. He plays kind of a defensive end, outside linebacker spot, and receiver.
Lathan Newland left, spins, they reach in, they foul Lathan Newland. 9th team foul on Newport, stops the clock, 3:23, 1-and-1 opportunity for the senior.
4 for 5 at the line. Three fouls now on Jarius Dean.
Misses the free throw and the rebound by Newport. So unable to capitalize in that series. 8-point lead in the ball for the Greyhounds. 3:15 clock running. Harrison Hall up top, defending Lathan Newland. Drive the lane. Shot won't go. Reynolds gets it. He misses. Third, maybe a fourth. Widener blocks the shot. But I believe he's going to be whistled for a foul. That is some big boys battling big inside. But it's 2 free throws for
Reynolds
Newport.
and Kendall inside for Newport. Now Farmer, he's got 4 fouls. He's got to come back in with 3 minutes to go. And the Jackets
Widener,
trailing by 8.
That was his third. Kendall's first of 2. Short, a miss. Farmer in. Russ Hensley out.
Kendall shot 13 free throws tonight. That just tells you about a post player in and around the basket all the time. They get fouled, and he has shot a ton of free throws.
Second free throw is up, and it's good. 49-40, 2:57 remaining. Harrison Hall gets his defender to stutter, gets his three-point attempt. It won't go. Rebound Newport. racing down the floor. Harrison Hall is going to reach in.
Several second shots on that offensive end. That's probably, if the Yellow Jackets can't come back in this one, that's probably where the difference in the game was.
And the first free throw up and in.
Mario King, that's his 4th point of the night. He hasn't scored since way back in the first quarter.
Misses the second. Widener with a rebound. Off to Alexander. Quickly up the floor, Lathan Newland. He's going to drive, get in the lane. Widener's on the move. Reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Reynolds with a rebound. Good pass, good move.
Last time they played here that night, when they made the comeback, in that last 3 minutes, the Yellow Jackets used kind of a run and jump defense. When the ball handler turned his back, they brought in a second defender, a double team. It was pretty effective that night. And there's a travel.
Newport to turn it over. Clock working against the Yellow Jackets. So now a minute 41. They trail by 11. I think that equals the biggest lead of the night for Newport. It's now 51-40. Pass down low to Widener. Get it up, and this one comes off the rim again. Got inside. Just couldn't get it to fall through. Now Newport can just play the clock if they like, but they will put up a 2. This one won't go. Reynolds comes in, crashes, gets the rebound. He puts it in, and that'll do it tonight for the Greyhounds. I'm sure getting the victory with a minute to play. Clinton trailing 53-40. We'll see what the final will be as Zach Alexander drives. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. And it looks like the number 1 team coming out of the conference round robin are going to win on their home floor tonight. Newport. Clinton came in as the number 3 seed into the conference tournament. Again, they get a big win against Hardin Academy earlier. They make it to the finals tonight, and it's 2 good teams. We like to say when you get to the end of the season, all those teams are good at the end. So maybe tonight a good example of that. Newport at home, Yellow Jackets on the road, the 1 versus the 3. And
yeah, I think a big factor too, 3 games in 3 nights. Looked like maybe the Jackets are maybe wearing down just a little bit here. 4 games in 6 days. You can see that when that usually shows up in shooting percentage and free throw shooting. And we've missed a few free throws here in the second half. That usually comes from tired legs, but I'm not sure if you could ask much more from these kids this week. It's been it's unusual and a tough year. We go through. We have cancellations. We have our leading scorer go down with an injury. They have to regroup from that. And then we go into COVID quarantine for a couple of weeks, and then we have a snowstorm. You got to give these kids a lot of credit. They haven't quit. They've kept pushing, and I think they're playing some of their best basketball here at the end of the year. And they improved their seeding from 3 to 2, and hopefully that'll pay off next week as they head to the regional tournament. And fingers crossed, hope we can get back to Yellow Jacket Arena. Yeah, it would be awful fun to play a state tournament game at the arena.
Zach's at the free throw line, and first one won't go. We'll have the second. Zach, the Huddle House crew, hopefully they're listening tonight. I stopped by there after last night's game. They were full, didn't have a table you could sit in after the ball game of last night. You had the bar you could pull up there and join, but we'll be tuning in. Zach's going to pick up a foul in the backcourt just to stop the clock with 51.8
Jackets
remaining.
10 of 16 at the free throw line. I think that is a little indication maybe of leg worry. And so of course the Yellow Jackets had to. Of course Newport did too. We had to turn around within 24 hours, but Newport didn't have that game on Thursday night. And if foul trouble to key players, in this case, when you're playing Newport, it's your big players because they have 2 big players, and both Yellow Jacket post players got in some foul trouble, had to sit, gave Newport a little advantage on the inside.
Down the floor, Russ Hensley's three-point attempt. It may have been blocked by Reynolds. Newport comes away with it.
Let's give a shout-out to we don't usually give shout-outs, but let's give one to head coach Matthew Post and assistant coach Tammy Johnson. Lady Yellow Jackets win 44-40 today over Harding Academy. Just like the boys, the Academy don't go down easy. Jackets led by 19, I believe, at one point. Harding Academy got all the way back within 3, but the Jackets hit their free throws to win it. And first conference championship district tournament championship for Newport since 1981, and that's 41 years. All those great high school football teams they've had here over the years that never translated into a basketball championship, but it did this year. And for Newport, they've won. Let's look that up. Is that Newport has now won 12 games in a row. They haven't lost since January the 8th. A loss to Rosebud at Rosebud, and they've been perfect since then. And they'll play Wednesday night, I think, against Rivercrest on Thursday night. Rivercrest is going to be the number 4 seed there. And don't quote me on this as official, but I think the Yellow Jackets will play Walnut Ridge on Thursday night at 7 o'clock.
Newport with the ball. 10 seconds to go. They dribble over near the bench, and that's going to do it. The Greyhounds are going to win at home. They're the district tournament champions. The Yellow Jackets finish second. Both teams move on to Manila next week. And we'll take our final break of the evening. When we return, we'll give you some numbers, and we'll name the first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Well, the Greyhounds are certainly celebratory here on the home floor. You know, in the COVID year, in years past, we'd have all 8 or 9 teams at one location, girls at boys. We'd have a district tournament, and you'd have a lot of people around. Well, this year, home team, the highest seed, gets to play the game. So Newport wins on their home floor. They were excited. Everybody's taking pictures now. Newport with the first place plaque, Clinton with the second place plaque. It just makes me think what the difference a couple of games make. When we were here when the Yellow Jackets defeated them earlier in the season, and that we were down here, there were slamming doors in that locker room. Whatever happened that night resulted, I think, in a player being dismissed or quitting. They lost a game or two. They have not lost since they lost.
Heading to the Northeast Arkansas Regional Tournament, Newport now improves to 15-3 on the year, and they'll be the conference's number 1 seed, and they'll play Wednesday night at Manila. The Yellow Jackets will play Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Prime time, baby. That's Manila.
How about we go back-to-back? Let's go Harrison Hall again for the first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. What'd you say, 17 last night, 18 tonight? Points were hard to come by. Newport's so athletic. They're long, they're lean. He had to work for every shot. He had to create shots tonight. I think he was held to only 2 3-pointers. Harrison worked hard. He's going to finish with 18, our first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. Again, appreciate their title sponsorship again. So, folks, next week, if you can't make that trip to Manila, that's a long way. Sid King's been up there before. You got to go past Jonesboro, past Arkansas State. You got to keep going east. Sid said you can almost get to the Missouri State line before you get to Manila. So if you can't make it, tune in next week. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, all of our sponsors help make that happen. Let's bring in a dad. Let's bring in Brian Hall for here for just a moment. His son Harrison out there tonight. Well, we're going to come up short tonight, but we finish the district tournament. Second-place team had a good run, had a good win next week. We're going on to play. It's always fun when we get to tournament time. Some thoughts maybe on the past couple of days and finishing up tournament week?
And the boys played super good. I mean, we got in a little foul trouble right here early, and so that gave them an advantage. We're going to set our big guys outside. And, they're facing Garden Harrison, so we got to have other kids step up, and we did, but we just come up short. I mean, kudos to the Hounds. I mean, they made a lot of baskets. They may not normally make them, but they made them tonight, and that's what counted.
That's right. And Harrison, teams that watch video, they know that he's a dangerous shooter. I was listening to the broadcast last night. I was driving back. I got just before halftime. Sid King was broadcasting the girls' game. I caught up with him in the arena just before the halftime break. So I was getting to listen to both games. I was listening to you, and that may have been Harrison Hall's 4th three-pointer. But I heard you call that shot, and how deep he must have been on the floor. These teams must know that Harrison's a danger behind that three-point line. You got to keep an eye on him. Certainly Newport did. I mean, his defender didn't know where.
There, a win gets us back to Clinton, and boy, that sure would be fun to go to Yellow Jacket Arena and see the Yellow Jackets in state tournament play on our home floor. We got such great fans, and the community's stepping up to put on a great show for all the visiting fans around the state. So, man, if we can just get ourselves there, it'll be even more fun. So, everybody at home, take a couple days off. It's been a long week.